Okay, we've all absolutely been there, right? It's literally 2 minutes before a super important online meeting is supposed to start. You're frantically digging through a messy email inbox, plugging in search terms like Zoom, registration, or confirmation, and that cold sweat starts to set in. You know for a fact you registered, but where on earth is the link? Well, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to permanently eliminate that pre-meeting panic. We are walking through the exact foolproof steps to seamlessly sync your Zoom registrations right to your digital calendar. By the end of this explainer, your schedule is going to be locked in, fully automated, and completely stress-free.
So, here is our agenda for today. First, the registration confirmation. Then, adding to Google Calendar, adding to Apple Calendar, adding to Yahoo Calendar, and finally, managing multiple sessions. Let's just dive right in.
Number 1, the registration confirmation.
Right after you hit that final submit button to sign up for a meeting, a successful registration confirmation page pops up. This page is basically your digital receipt. It tells you the topic, it gives you the date and time, and it confirms you're officially on the list. But listen, here's the critical mistake so many people make. They see this page, they breathe a huge sigh of relief, and they just immediately close the browser tab. Whatever you do, do not close that tab just yet. This page holds the magic keys to putting your schedule on autopilot. Instead of closing the window, what you actually want to do is scan the page for the Add to Calendar link. Usually it's got a cute little red calendar icon right next to it. Now, if you happen to be moving too fast and you do accidentally close the web page, don't sweat it. That exact same Add to Calendar option is also embedded right inside the automated confirmation email that Zoom shoots over to your inbox. Once you locate and click that Add to Calendar text, Zoom is going to present you with 3 primary pathways to route this meeting over to your personal schedule. You'll see options for Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, which, as we're going to learn in a second, is actually your secret gateway for Apple devices, and Yahoo Calendar. The very moment you click that text, a clean drop-down menu drops in to reveal those 3 specific pathways. It's essentially the system asking you, hey, where do you want me to send this information? So let's explore exactly what happens when you choose each of these options, starting with Google. Number 2, adding to Google Calendar. If you're a Google Calendar person, selecting that option from the drop-down works beautifully behind the scenes. It's automatically going to pop open a brand new tab in your web browser. This new tab redirects you straight into your Google Calendar interface, and it completely pre-populates a new event with all the vital Zoom meeting details. I'm talking the link, the time, the passcode. It's all already filled in. All you have to do is quickly review it and hit save. It literally takes about 2 seconds, and your link is safely tucked away exactly where you need it.
Moving on to number 3, adding to Apple Calendar. Okay, Mac users, listen up, because this is where people usually get tripped up. To add your event to Apple Calendar, you actually need to click the Outlook Calendar option. I know, that sounds totally counterintuitive. You might be sitting on a MacBook wondering why on earth you'd click Outlook. But notice that little .ics in the parentheses? That stands for iCalendar. It is a universal calendar file format used across the entire tech industry. It's not just a Microsoft thing. Apple reads it perfectly too. So using this option is just a clever little digital workaround to bridge the gap. Let's break this Apple Calendar process down into 4 super straightforward actions. Step 1, like we just said, is clicking that Outlook.ics button. Step 2, this triggers a tiny little file to download directly to your computer. Step 3, you locate and open that file. And step 4, you just confirm exactly which calendar you want the event to live on. Let's picture steps 2 and 3 in action. If you're rocking the Safari browser, just guide your eyes up to the top right corner of your screen. You click the little arrow icon to open your download manager, and boom, there it is, a tiny 2 kilobyte file ending in .ics. If you're a Chrome or Firefox user, this might pop up at the very bottom of your browser window or in your computer's dedicated Downloads folder. Regardless of where it lands, your only job is simply to double-click that topmost downloaded item. The moment you double-click that file, Apple Calendar wakes right up and presents you with an Add Event dialog box. This is our final step, step 4. If you are someone who meticulously manages multiple color-coded calendars, maybe a blue one for work, a green one for personal, a red one for family stuff, this dropdown is where you tell your Mac exactly where this Zoom meeting belongs. Once you select the destination, just click OK. Your Apple Calendar instantly snaps open to show you the newly added meeting safe and sound.
Next up, number 4, adding to Yahoo Calendar.
Honestly, much like the Google option, selecting Yahoo Calendar from our original drop-down menu is a very direct route. Clicking it simply prompts a new window asking you to log into your Yahoo account, assuming you aren't logged in already. Once you authenticate, it seamlessly passes all the event details right over, allowing you to save the meeting directly to your schedule without having to manually copy and paste a single thing. It's super smooth.
Finally, number 5, managing multiple sessions.
Okay, let's jump back to that original registration confirmation page for a second. The crucial point here is usually right in the middle under date and time. Notice how it might say selected sessions and then list out several different dates. So say it's a weekly meeting stretching from May all the way into July. Now, if you're attending a big series like this, you might naturally assume you have to repeat this entire calendar sync process for every single date listed, right?
Well, you don't. The true beauty of this system is that when you go through the steps we just outlined, whether you use Google, Apple via that ICS file, or Yahoo, this system grabs the entire series at once. Adding a series puts all of those listed selected sessions onto your calendar simultaneously with just one single-click workflow. It is an absolute game changer for your productivity.
By building this simple little habit right at the exact moment of registration, you're effectively putting your calendar on autopilot. No more digging through old emails, no more last-minute stress sweats, and absolutely no more missed meetings. The link is always exactly where you expect it to be, right there on your schedule. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this thought. With your schedule perfectly synchronized and all that pre-meeting panic permanently eliminated, what are you going to do with all that saved time and peace of mind? Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next one.